This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Nathan Heaney here in Birmingham. Nathan, good to see you. Fight week. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great, mate. Yeah, it's just we trained hard, and it's felt like forever, but it's actually come around really quickly. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
So we've just had a press conference take place. How would you sum up your rivalry with Brad Pauls now? Because it seemed like at some points when you was talking, there's a bit of pent-up frustration towards him now.
I wouldn't say it's a rivalry. It's just like I said what I said when I was up there, like little things. I just the demeanour of the person or things he'll say. Like you can just pick little things and then you'll say, what do you mean by that? Like I said before about the one-word answer and stuff, Mal mentioning Poppy, could have picked an attribute of me, a boxing ability, but chose to go with the popular aspect. It's almost like a slight, which that shouldn't be a slight. Being a popular fighter is what we all wish to be in terms of people buying tickets and coming to support you. So, yeah, but listen, I'm ready for the fight and that's all that matters.
How much have you studied the first fight going back into this one?
Yeah, I've watched the fight quite a few times, more than probably what I would want to be honest, because obviously when I won the British title the first time, I probably watched that way too many times. But I've had to watch this. You have to watch. You have to learn from your mistakes.
Learning from your mistakes, how different of a proposition is this fight going to be compared to what we saw in the first fight?
It just depends how he applies himself. It'd be interesting to see what he does. It depends how he applies himself and then what I do to it, whatever else. But it should be explosive.
You said up on the press conference that you felt for the first 7 rounds, just kind of somewhat comfortable, maybe cruising through the fight, in your opinion. And then obviously he had his success in the 8th and then that 11th round, and he seemingly hurt you. Now you've seen him do that, has that eliminated any sense of complacency within your own mind?
Well, yeah, because you can't be complacent. You shouldn't be complacent anyway. And now, but could he have set the shot up, and regardless of complacency, and he could have landed it? Who knows? But we'll soon find out on Saturday.
Do you think he can box any better from what we saw in the first one?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why. Again, it's how he applies himself. I don't think he'll change himself too much as a fighter. I think he's pretty locked into the style that he's got. It's just how he approaches it.
Do you approach it or change anything?
Yeah, you'll see on Saturday.
Any more you can give us? Can I prod and probe?
No, there really isn't, mate. I just got to do what I need to do on Saturday, and then hopefully we can have an interview after. You go, oh right, yeah. But I've still got to I've still got to do it first, which is the odd thing because he's a very good fighter. So I should be switched on, do what I need to do, and then retain the British title.
How much would it mean to you not just to retain it, but to kind of close this chapter in your career, so then you can move on to some of those other fights that have been mentioned in recent months?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, this is my second rematch. Rematch can be quite frustrating because, like I said to someone, just the fighters that you box in the first fight, they always believe they're going to absolutely demolish you in the second fight for whatever reason. So, yeah, it'd be good to move on now and get to these big fights.
I know it's one at a time, but there's just two things I want to propose to you. Firstly, the fight at Stoke.
Yeah.
Have you had any further discussions? Frank said if you come through this, it's there.
George said he'll get it sorted, so that's, yeah.
And then the other one being Hamza Sheeraz. Now, obviously, he's got a very tough fight on the horizon. What do you make of his upcoming bout?
I think it's the biggest tough test of his career, by far. Like, I know Ammo Williams, but I didn't really rate Ammo Williams that much, to be honest. When I watched him and seen him perform against other fighters, that Tyler Denny's, he's very good. He's very, very good. He's very awkward as well. So, like, if Hamza Sheeraz can do a number on Tyler Denny, like he's done on other fighters, well, then that's a proper statement. But I think it'd be very, very hard for him to do that.
I'm just going to throw it out there. Tyler, a fellow BCB boy, he did say that there's no bad blood or whatever. He's got a lot of great respect for you. But if the opportunity came, you two could cross paths. Would it be a fight that you'd entertain?
Listen, me and Tyler Denny at this point now in our careers where we've both got families. He's a family man. I respect Tyler Denny. He's a good lad, and there's no bad blood. But if me and him fought each other, it's only going to benefit both of us. So it's not like back in the day when you're on the small hall scene, he's calling me out and some rubbish, and you make nothing from it. Whereas now we'd be doing something for our families. So if that fight ever happened, it happens. But that's not calling each other out. If we ever did, it'd only benefit both of us.
Just to say as well on that note, you both have tremendous fan bases. So is that something which you think about, kind of how good it would be to have the both of your fan bases kind of locked together? If not even with Tyler, just with another fighter who sells maybe similar tickets.
You just have to be careful of the crowd, But it would be quite interesting. Yeah.
All right, listen, Nathan, I appreciate you stopping to do this interview. I know he's about to shoot off, so thank you. Good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, Nathan.